A frequent question I get is, how is height so heritable, or intelligence, or anything like that, if it changes between generations with the Flynn effect for intelligence or just general height increases for, well, height? Let me explain. You see, my favorite example comes from a genetics textbook I read, I think, about a year back. The idea comes from plants. You see, all these plants were grown without fertilizer. The differences in their height, all the variance in their height, is caused by genetic factors, we'll assume. There are no differences in their environment, therefore the heritability is 100%. Because heritability is defined as the proportion of variance that is accounted for by genetic factors. You see, heritability, genetic variance over total variance. And you see, if total variance is equal to genetic variance, heritability is 100%. And the same thing can be seen in the group with fertilizer. All the differences in their height can be perfectly genetic. That doesn't mean that a change in environment won't have a difference. If we look at them side by side, all of a sudden, heritability is very different. You see, heritability is a measure of a within-group heritability. Between-group heritability isn't something we really have a way of calculating. We can, and this comes up a lot in population genetics, where people will use heritable traits to justify racist ideologies. However, we don't actually have a way of telling if the difference is genetic in origin. Even things like polygenic scores still have their own issues. So, that's our explanation as to how... Oh, also for comparison into human things, if I don't give you any food, however heavy you come out as a baby, or, that's not a very good example. If I raise you with a certain environment and your friend with a certain environment and they're the same, obviously the difference is going to be genetic. But if I change one of your environment to be healthy and one of yours to not be, then the difference will be partially environmental. The thing is, within an age cohort, environmental differences are very small, so that effect is very small. Alright, well, thanks for watching.